Welcome to the final video in the mobile home renovation series we got going on right now, including the kids' bedrooms. We give ourselves 2 weeks per kids' bedroom to get this done. We want it to be a Christmas present from us and our family here on Fearfully Created to the kids, and we wanted to get both of them done in time for Christmas. We got a little bit behind. We had the flu pop up and surprise us. We had a pop-up surgery surprise us. We had an infection surprise us. We had a lot of different things pop up, but we persevered and we are now at the final video of this series. So far, we have demoed the entire bedroom. We have taken up the carpet, taken out the closet, and if you want to know why we did those things that are kind of sound a little funky to normal people whose brains work normally and not like mine, then you can go back and watch the video. I'm going to make a playlist of just the boys' bedroom makeover here so that you'll be able to kind of go through and watch it as it happened, because I had to space this out in different videos to get it done in time. I don't like doing that, but I needed to get it out there to you guys as we were working on it in order to finish this that we have given ourselves to finish. So that's exactly what I did. So I'll have a playlist of just the boys' bedroom and you can go through and watch. I think it's 5 episodes. I think this 5th episode is the final episode, and it'll like just walk you through everything we did, and I talk about why I did it. It is also a miracle, hallelujah, that I am sitting here talking to you guys, because I currently have a bunch of screws drilled into my jawbone, and I also have about like 28 stitches in my mouth right now. But you know, nothing ain't gonna stop me from talking. That's just Fearfully Created is known for talking. If Fearfully Created ain't on here talking, Fearfully Created is in heaven with the Lord because I talk and I talk and I talk, and that's because for so long I didn't have people to talk to that would listen, and now I have so many people who listen to me. So I am here, I'm talking, I'm good. I got me some ibuprofen in me, and I'm ready to do this voiceover. After this video, I'll have a little mid-series update video go up where I'll fill you in on everything, show you pictures, all the cool things of all the things that you guys want to know that's been going on throughout these 2 weeks that I've been talking about. But for right now, we're going to stay on the mobile home renovation train, and we're going to go over what exactly we're doing here, dividing a wall with cubbies. So the boys really wanted a divider. They wanted their own space, but we have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, double wide, and building on a room right now is just not realistic for us. And also we have a 15-year-old and a 13-year-old. So my 15-year-old he's up in his teens. Like, he's a full-blown teenager, and the time it would take to like do the whole renovation for like an added plus bedroom and all that stuff, it just wouldn't be ideal for us right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the best we can with what we got, and we're going to divide this room the best that we know how without dividing it and making it too small. And we're going to do just a little quarter of a wall here with these cubbies, and we extended them to the roof and to the ceiling, and then we added just plywood as a face on each side. That way we could put extra black cubbies that we have to go in here. We could put them up here in a line of 3 and kind of divide the entire wall. There won't be any peekaboo moments or anything like that. Of course, if you pour the cubbies out, you'll be able to see. But we just really wanted it to feel like a little private area, like for the boys. Like, each side, we wanted it to feel like it was their side, designated to them, because that's exactly what it was. So we focused on just taking the cubbies that we bought at Walmart all the way up to the ceiling, and then using that little open area as a place to store more black cubbies. Because with this right here, it's not only going to be good for dividing the sides, but we're going to use it for storage for both boys. So Cammy's got these black bins to store his stuff because he has more little things that wouldn't really set up on a shelf really good, and Colton has these collector things here that they sit up on a shelf. They're meant to sit up on a shelf. So I took the kiddo that had the more little things, Legos, things you couldn't really put and display on a shelf. I used the bins to give the kiddo their area to store that stuff in, and then the other kiddo that has more collector things, they got the open shelving end. That way each of them both have extra storage space for the things that they love. We're going to be replicating what's over on Colton's side. You've seen us do this, so I'm not going to walk you through it, but I just wanted a board and batten look without it looking too sophisticated and older. I wanted to kind of bring it down to a teenage, so we're going to put this up and then paint it and add some cool signs in here.
So one of the things that we're doing in here is obviously we're decluttering, and some of the things that we were decluttering was the pictures that the boys had in here. And this is one of them. It's a Star Wars one that's been in here forever. I think it ended up just going in the closet. And so what I'm going to do is, instead of tossing it out, instead of giving it away, I'm going to actually paint over this. I'm going to paint over it with a solid white, And then I'm gonna go back in here, and this is where I'm gonna do Cammie's Sonic picture that we're gonna do. And in this sense, we're able to save money by not having to go out and buy any more frames. We are repurposing something that we already owned, and then Cammie still also gets like a little personal touch from Daddy here where I get to draw him something and he gets to enjoy it on the wall. Like we did Colt.
So I'm done with dishes. I'm cleaning out the sink right now. I got set back because people were making tea and kept putting spoons in the sink and kept putting cups in the sink.
I wonder who that was.
It starts with this one.
Where we were able to do an art wall for Colton, we weren't able to do a big one for Cammie because Cammie has the window in the tree. So Shane still wanted to do something from him to Cammie as like a, you know, we didn't want all Daddy's artwork to be on Colton's side of the room. So Cammie loves Sonic, and Shane decided to draw him a Sonic. And I was like, well, instead of painting it on the wall and doing it like we did on Colton's side, why don't we go in with something we already have, modify it, and make it work for Cammie's side, and make it Cammie's side his own side. It doesn't have to correlate with Colton's side because this is Cammie's side. So he took this picture that we had. I can't remember if we got a Hobby Lobby or Ross or where, but we had it forever and it hadn't been used, and we were going to donate it. So he's just painting over it, and he's doing a coat of white as a primer, and then we're going in with the purple of the wall, and he's going to literally take paint pens and do his own Sonic picture for Cammie on Cammie's side of the room, just incorporating Daddy's artwork on Cammie's side. I was knocked plumb out on this day, so Shane had to take over the painting. Usually with our duo, I am the painter, I'm the stainer, and I'm the messer upper. And Shane is the fixer, he's the problem solver. He's all the things that I'm not, but he had to be the painter today because there was no way I was going to be able to do it. I was trying to bounce back as fast as I possibly could, but there's only so much your body can take. And it wasn't like a major surgery, but I think everything just coming together as it did. I have huge dentist phobia. If you've been around here, you know, friends, you know that I have been just absolutely petrified of the dentist, and this year has been a huge move for me to be able to sit in a dentist chair, be awake, not have any like laughing gas or nothing, be awake in a dentist chair for 4 hours, I believe, getting screws drilled into my jawbone. That is an act of Jesus. That is what we have been working forward to this entire year. It's taken a year, but this year has been a year of changes for me. I wanted to be different. I wanted to be brave, and we did it with grace of God. We did it. It ain't nothing to me. I didn't make myself any braver, but boy, did I pray, and boy, did y'all pray. And I felt every single prayer y'all have prayed for me. I have felt it. It has made a difference. And I thank you so much, because that right there, prayer is what gets me through my life in every aspect. I'm not good at a lot of things. I'm slower than most at a lot of things. It takes me some time to understand things that come easily to other people when it comes to understanding. But boy, prayer is what does it for me every time. So thank you, because I felt it. I sat there in that daggone dentist chair, wide awake, drills everywhere, all sorts of things. I have footage of it that I'll share later. It was unbelievable the way that God really, really showed out in that moment. So while all these screws in my mouth right now and all these stitches might seem like a little thing to someone, I admire you if you think that's little, because boy, you got it. But you are braver than I. You got it. But to me, it's a big deal because of the trauma that's related with it all and everything that comes along with it. So I'm just glad to be here and be talking to y'all.
I like it. You like it? Come here and see. Come here and see.
We've got 4, and we've got 5 holes that I gotta fill up. That ain't gonna be a big deal. They're easy to patch, easy to fix, and then we can just move on. And again, it doesn't have to be precise. We just want it close enough, because where the crack is going to be, that's joint compound is going in there. So next part that I'm working on is I'm actually building a pretty cool kind of built-in shelf that's going to go on this wall. We've got the outlet out here, which we're going to be able to connect our lights. We're going to have lights on the shelf, and I'm going to paint the shelf and have it all pretty full and everything like that. So yeah, let's go on and get my base up.
We had this indent area in the room where we removed the closet, so we're going to make this into like sort of a built-in bookshelf into the wall. Colton is a big reader. He's a big collector, and this is on his side of the room. So we're going to make it go from the floor to the ceiling, and we're going to just give him shelving areas that he can use for putting whatever he wants to on there, and we're going to wrap some LED lights around it because these boys love their LED lights. Since it sort of already looks built into the wall because of this area, we're going to make it look even more built in by painting it the same color as the wall so it kind of flows together and it doesn't look like a big white bookshelf like you would normally do. We're going to paint it the same pale purple color we have on these walls here and make it flow a little bit better. These walls don't look as purple as they actually do in real life. These boys love purple. They love color, and Nanny walked in here the other night and she was like, wow, this is more purple than it looks on the TV. And I was like, I told you, it's definitely doesn't pull as purple as it does in person. It's not overly purple. It's not like McDonald's Grimace purple, but it is a pale purple. It does stay true to its name, pale purple. So it's got that purple undertone we needed that gave us just enough of purple undertone. Sorry, my jaw's getting a little sore. It feels like it's about to come off its hinges. But I got a lot to say to y'all because I missed you. But it's not the it's pale purple, but not majorly pale purple. And it's just enough that we needed for a base for the LED lights we were going to use to accent the purple in the room. So currently, Shane's sanding them down to get them really smooth. So whenever Colton puts his stuff on here, it doesn't damage the shelves and it doesn't damage his books and his stuff. And then after he gets it sanded, he's going to go in and paint it the pale purple by Valspar. I'm pretty sure it's called pale purple. This was an area that we didn't really know what we were going to do with it. We knew the premise of what we wanted to do. We knew kind of the vibe we were going for, but we didn't know how to execute it, I guess you could say. So Shane did this really neat method that I wish we'd have thought of doing whenever he put bookshelves in our bedroom for my stuff. It's like this double cornered bookshelf thing. I don't know. I love the look of it. I didn't think I just gave it up to him to do whatever he wanted to do with it, and I didn't think we would go with something like this, but I love it. I think it looks beautiful. I love how it looks like almost like a 3D corner above each shelf. I really like that. So I'm thinking about doing something very similar to the girls' room, because when the girls walked in and saw the shelves after they were sanded and painted and dried and everything, they had an absolute fit. So we are, after the video in the little mid update video I'm going to do for you guys this week, we're starting right on the girls' room to get it done before Christmas, and I believe these are going to be showing up in their room, something like this at least. This big mobile home renovation series is kind of taking over our lives right now. I told you guys it would. I saw it coming a mile away. But one thing I really want to do this week is sit down and do a 12 days of Christmas sort of thing. And I want to just write down something to do with the family each day for the 12 days leading up to Christmas, because I don't want the Christmas season to fly by with just like home renovation makeovers. You know what I'm saying? I want to enjoy it. I want to take time to enjoy my family and the holidays. So I'm going to do a list, and I'll probably do it in that little middle update video I'm doing for you guys next. And I'm probably just going to fill it in with things like that are cheap or free, like going to the park. There's a bunch of parks here around East Tennessee that have Christmas lights up, so going to the park, walking around the park with the Christmas lights, or maybe even going to Pigeon Forge and looking at the Christmas lights, things like that are free. One of my kids really wants to go caroling, so if you see a family of 6 around here locally caroling, don't think anything about it. I just don't like telling them no. I'm like, hey, if it ain't hurting you, if it ain't hurting anybody, if it ain't hurting me, we're going to go do it. So if you want to go caroling, get us a song list ready. Let's do it. Let's do the thing. So you might see that. I'm looking for some parades to happen around here. I'm looking for some crafts to be made, some desserts to be baked. That's the kind of things I want to do for the 12 days leading up to Christmas. I don't care about doing all the expensive stuff. No, like I want time. That's what I want, time. I want time spent with these people that I love so much. So I'm going to kind of compile a list in the next video. It's kind of going to be just like a mid video. I'll probably do some prep work on, I don't know, prep work. Lord, these screws are making me sound more Tennessean than I already do, but we'll probably do some prep work in the girls' room leading up to, you know, starting their makeover with a bang. And we'll probably be doing just some like refresh stuff. I need to get some laundry done before I'm drowning in it. I have to admit, y'all, I'm drowning in it right now, and I did not want to get back here, but here we are. But we're going to fix it, and I'd like to do that with you guys, just like, you know, kind of like a little pop-in, hey, I love you guys, we still got home stuff to do sort of thing before we jump back into a massive new makeover, because we're starting all over in the girls' room. That being said, if you guys have any ideas of free, cheap things we can do for the 12 days leading up to Christmas, let me know. Leave them in the comments. Let me know, because I'm thinking like a movie night. I'm thinking just a baked goods kind of night, making like little Christmas, you know, popular Christmas desserts, Christmas lights, maybe a Christmas puzzle. I got a really big Christmas puzzle. It's 1,000 pieces. We've already been trying to put it together, but it is not going so hot. Granted, we didn't have Shane's help, and Shane is the puzzle piece person. Like, he can put a puzzle together in no time. Genius mind. So we didn't have him to help us, so we might incorporate him and kind of recruit him to help us get that done. But things like that, that's what I want to do for the 12 days leading up to Christmas. Don't forget, at the end of this video, I'm going to put a tag on the mini fridge from you guys to the boys. And just know that that's not the only thing that y'all helped get. Y'all's presence on the channel was in everything we were able to do for these boys. I just wanted something physical that I could attach a tag to as like an actual visual reminder of these people are why we're able to do this. I just kind of wanted that. So I'm going to attach y'all a tag to the fridge at the end, so when the boys do the reveal and they walk in here and see at the end of the video like everything together, all the lights on, because they haven't seen everything put together and all the lights on, I want them to see that tag. Don't forget to leave a Merry Christmas comment in the comments of this video, because I want them to see all of those comments as if they were tags. We're using these rope lights to do sort of SpongeBob Bikini Bottom swirlies all around the wall. I wanted something to fill up the wall, and I got these at Walmart, and they were $10 a piece. I got 4. 3 out of the 4 worked. One of them already messed up, but I only needed 3, so that was good. So I just wanted something to kind of add those neon lights here into the room, because the boys, they love the neon lights. So I got 4 packs of them. Only 3 ended up working. In my case, it worked out, but if I had needed the 4, I'd be probably shaking my head a little bit right now. But they ended up looking good on that wall. And then we're going to add trim just to finish this wall up here off to make it look really seamless. We're going to add some wooden trim, stain that trim, wipe the stain, do the paint and wipe method on the stain, and then remove the painter's tape. We're going to remove the painter's tape around the floor wherever we painted the walls, and do all the little finishing touches, all the little coats of paint, little areas that need to be painted over that we can tell. We're not going for perfect, but we're going for we tried our darndest, if that makes sense. So we're doing everything we can to finish this off and make it look really, really pretty and really, really just cozy and inviting and fun for the boys. That's the main thing, is I want them to come in here and just feel at home.
Boy, Rainy, this is perfect.
This is the tag I'm going to use to give them this fridge from you guys to them. Like I said, leave a tag in the comments if you don't care. I really want these kids to know that this isn't because mama is so cool. This isn't because mama is so popular. It ain't because, wow, mama's fearfully created. No, it is because of the individuals. I'm able to do this every time. Every time. It's not because I'm cool. It's not because I'm awesome. It's not because I'm some boss babe. These people. It's you. That's how I'm able to do it. So please leave a comment, a Christmas tag comment in the comments below to let these boys know where this comes from. Let's do a before and after. Okay, so miracle, I can talk. I've waited to do this voiceover until I can talk to you guys because I want to walk you through what we done, why we did it, and all the things. Right here is Colton's side of the room. Right here is Cammie's side of the room. And they're sides and divided because the boys are teenagers and they want privacy. And so the way that I kind of did that with a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, double wide is on this side, we've got cubbies, but on this side, the open cubbies are Colton's storage areas. And on this side, the closed cubbies are Cameron's storage. So Cameron gets to store his in the black bins. And Colton puts his out on the shelves because he has more collectible things versus toys like Cammie. Cammie has a lot of little toys. Little toys would fall off the shelf if we had turned this around. So instead, we kept it this way, put Colton's collectibles on the front shelves, and left Cameron's to go in the bins. That way Cameron could keep his little ketos together, his little zombies, all his favorite things. We've got their signs right here, and Cammie's sign is moving right now because it has all his favorite words. Cammie, he identifies his favorite words, and he gets really excited when he reads his favorite words. So Cammie's favorite words are Cammie, zombies, and of course a keto. So those are the words that we want on his sign when he walks in here and when we get his reaction here in a minute. We've got Cameron's favorite little signs here of things that he loves. Also a custom picture just like on Colton's side. It's not as large as Colton's because Cammie has the window and Cammie has the tree. Cammie has the tree and the window, which are two of his most favorite things in the world, on his side of the bedroom, and we did that on purpose. And then he has his Sonic picture, and then over here Colton doesn't get a window and a tree, but Colton gets his little art wall from his daddy and his manga bookcase because Colton is a huge collector of manga, as you can see here. So that's how we kind of worked and made it work. Is Cammie loves light, Cammie loves window, Cammie loves looking out the window, Cammie loves trees. This might stay in here all year round. If it's up to Cammie, it probably will, and I will leave it up to Cammie. So you guys might be seeing me do a cleaning video, coming here and doing a mama touch up, and seeing this right here in the video because it's Cammie's way or the highway here. So if he wants to keep it here, it'll stay here. We've got these squigglies of lights here. Hold on, break, because my jaw's sore. We got these squigglies of lights here. I wanted to do something different to fill up the wall, and I want to incorporate the fact that they want lights. They want LED lights. They want fun things. You know, like they love those that neon look. So we took some shelves to make sort of a high black shelf sort of thing to keep their little collectibles on. But then we just filled up the wall with little squigglies, and we ran the cords through the wall to the outlet. And that's how that worked out. Of course, they have their mini fridge from you guys that you saw me do. They've got little bookshelves here just for something little. Colton doesn't really need a bookshelf for bookshelf, so Cammie's actually using pretty much both of these shelves on either side of the mini fridge. Up here's a close look at Cammie's little shelves. Look, what's this, Cammie? Who's this from? Chris. Colton and Cammie from Fearfully Created fam.
Thank you so much.
You like them?
Yeah.
What's up there?
What's that thing?
You like that stuff?
Yeah. It's a tree.
Tree. He's like, Mama, there's so much going on.
Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah. What do you think? Oh, he's interested in this up here. Cammie. You like it? That was a genuine smile. I love it. I love it. He's just looking at the signs. Cammie, do you love it so much?
Yeah. Y'all didn't have to go all out though. But hey, I get free drinks and snacks now. I love this divider. I can't wait to put my gamer chair right here so I can sit here and play my games.
So we still gotta put a custom picture, actually 2, from your best friend that we're not naming because she watches the channel and we don't want to name her. But we love her so much. We still gotta put those pictures in here. And you haven't seen those yet because I want to make those a surprise. I got to go get them. But there's also other things we have to do. We have a headboard coming, but I wasn't about to wait to finish this reveal for a headboard. So we've got that coming that we'll be doing. At some point during the girls' makeover, you'll see us pop in here and put up the boys' headboards. But we did the daggone thing. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I hope y'all have a blessed morning, even not, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Know that I love you, but Jesus loves you so much more. I'll see y'all in the next one.